She is one of Hollywood's biggest stars, and now Kristen Bell is stepping away from the Frozen life to team up with Marley's Mutts to bring awareness to one of its programs.
23 ABC's Tim Callahan standing by live at the Bakersfield Juvenile Hall where Kristen Bell is visiting the Marley's Mutts Juvenile Dog Program. Tim.
Yeah, Mike, Danielle, good morning. It's a really cool day here in Bakersfield. Kristen Bell joining us today, coming up for the first time, joining Marley's Mutts and taking a tour of this positive change program. Now, they've done this program in CDCR, in Mission at Kern County, and different programs. This Juvenile Hall program is relatively new, and they are working with several young girls here, age 16 and 17, and really making a big difference. I want to welcome in here Kristen Bell. Thank you so much for spending time, and welcome to Bakersfield, your first time here.
Thank you. It is, yeah.
And tell me about what inspired you to visit today and to tour this facility.
Well, I knew about Marley's Mutts and the great training that they do, and I started following Positive Change Program on Instagram, and it was something that just made me so happy to see them going into facilities where prisoners who sometimes don't get any affection would be allowed to train a dog, and through those programs they learn more about their own emotional well-being. And it's great because the people who adopt the dogs get a fully trained dog, and when they decided to start doing it in young female juvenile facilities, I was immediately on board. Like, can I go? Can I learn what you guys are doing? And thankfully they accepted.
And I overheard you talking to the girls. We can't obviously show them because they're minors, and some video folks will be watching as you touring here. I overheard you mention just some tips you gave them. You've worked on movie sets with different personalities and different situations, and you kind of gave them some tips about how to work with others and to affect change.
Yeah, it was more echoing what the trainers were saying, because the great thing about these programs is it's not just about training dogs, it's about training humans too, because Earth is a hard place to live when we have to share it with so many different people. And they were saying, you know, learning together to work as a team to train these dogs, and I said that happens in any job. I can totally relate. I work on different sets, I meet new people all the time, and some of the people closest to my heart and in my life are people that I've struggled with, meaning we've met and we've bumped heads, we've had disagreements, we've bossed each other around, and getting through that, coming out on the other side, is what makes you feel close to people. So they were encouraging the girls not to be dissuaded by road bumps if they're arguing about what they should do with the dog, and I said I echoed that's a great life lesson as well.
And this is obviously your first time to Bakersfield. Yeah. There's so many cool things happening here. You've obviously experienced that with Marley's Mutts, meeting Zach. There could really be a great relationship, I think, with LA and with people of influence like yourself to really highlight these programs. That's what today is about too, right? Is shining a spotlight on this.
Well, that's why I wanted to be involved. I wanted selfishly just to see it. I like being around people and dogs, but I especially wanted to see if I could bring some attention to the great work that they're doing. And also, do you notice this dog has no legs?
Right. This is Cora, by the way. If you're
yes. Look at Cora. She's shaped like a duck. She's the best gal I've met today.
You guys made a little connection right off the bat.
We did, right off the bat. I mean, her dad's inside, so now she wants to be with him because I've been holding her for hours. But yeah, I mean, I want to highlight the good work that these people are doing, and these trainers are so committed, and these girls I'm seeing are getting so much out of this program, and I'm just going to encourage other people to support, to come see it, to donate, and hopefully these programs can continue because they're affecting a lot of change. You know, people in facilities like this, they don't get a ton of affection. They don't know how to discuss affection or emotion. And having a dog with you, you're not having to like talk to a therapist about what you did wrong. You're just able to feel, and I think that's incredibly valuable.
And I obviously you have a daughter. You're a role model to so many young women. I could sense that there was a connection there with these young girls that affected you.
Yeah, I'm at the peak of my maternal instincts in life. Like in whatever my lifespan is, this is my peak. I have two young daughters. One today is her birthday. My daughter turned 6 today, and seeing girls in these facilities, it's just a reminder that you need a support system. We as humans need each other as a support system, because if you don't have it, how are you supposed to know the right path? And sometimes you make mistakes, and these girls in here made mistakes, but they're paying the consequences, and they are attempting to learn the life skills to get them out to lead better ones. Because the reality is, in these programs, these girls have to apply. They have to write an essay. They have to, it's a self-nomination, so they have to pass a bunch of criteria to get in this program. They're fighting for this. They're fighting for extra work in here to train these dogs, and I just think that's impressive and beneficial, and I want people to support these programs. programs.
Awesome. Kristen Bell, thank you so much for your time, and thank you for visiting Bakersfield. We'll let you get back in there. The program, they're actually doing a little training right now with Cora and some of the dogs here at the Juvenile Hall. So Mike and Danielle, we're going to have a full report on this on 23 ABC News at 5. We spoke to the program director here, of course, Zach Scow from Marley's Mutts. We'll have much more ahead on 23 ABC News at 5, and of course on turn to 23.com. For now, live in East Bakersfield, Tim Callahan, back to you guys in the studio.